federal court habeases and decisions such big wins? It seems like every time the Trump administration goes to federal court, they end up losing. Why is this such a big deal? Well, first of all, it's one of the few branches of government that's actually working right now. Congress isn't doing anything to stop or to halt the excesses of ICE and DHS. ICE and DHS are part of the same branch. But why isn't immigration court doing anything, and why are the federal courts having to do something? You need to understand how the courts are set up. Immigration courts and the Board of Immigration Appeals, body that you can appeal to if you lose in immigration court, they're all part of the executive branch. So they're technically all employees. They have some limited rights of independence, but they're not what we call Article 3 judges. They don't have complete independence. Whoever the president is at the time can fire judges and can fire DHS officials and Department of Justice officials. So they're all sort of on the same team, if you will. The federal judges have lifetime appointments. They can only be removed through impeachment or death or retirement. Those are really the only ways a federal judge can get kicked out of office. The system was set up that way to allow federal judges to have independence so they wouldn't be swayed by politics, by pressures of the moment, by crowds, by politicians, by the president. They're not. They're usually independent. Of course, the judges usually hold the opinions of the presidents who appoint them. So whether you're like a judge appointed by Reagan or a judge appointed by Trump, you're going to have a very different outlook than someone appointed by Biden or Clinton, or even there's still some judges from like President Carter back in the day. So they have independence. So that means they can issue rulings that go against the other branches of government, especially the presidency, without fear. Immigration judges do not have that independence. They frequently fall in line with whoever's at the top, and since Trump's at the top right now, their rulings will fall in line with them. That's why we have to go to federal courts. That's why we've been successful with a lot of our habeas work, and we hope to continue to do so.